If you look through the pages of certain upscale mail-order catalogs, you will see some furniture for sale that is right out of the I Love Lucy era. Dinette and kitchen chairs look like the same stuff that graced the homes of the 1950s, with their bright chrome frames and shiny tufted plastic upholstery. They are a hot item now, a half-century later. It might surprise you that those authentic reproductions are made in a factory on Chicago's west side. The Richardson Seating Company manufactures the Lucy chairs for many of the top names in the retail business, though today the chairs are much better built than they were in their original heyday. The frames are made of sturdy chrome steel tubing. The seats and backs have strong wooden frames that will stand up to the roughest use. The upholstery material is better than what was available back in the 50s, and the means of fastening all the parts together is much improved. Richardson's president, Earl Lichtenstein, started the company in 1975 with his father-in-law, the late Harry Richardson, who had been in the chair business with his father before that.
We sell our consumer products through names. Over the years, we've sold through names that you may recognize, like Crate and Barrel, the Target stores, Williams-Sonoma. We're on a number of retail websites around the country with our diner line of furniture. There's been a resurgence in the diner look, and it's become very, very popular over the last several years. And we manufacture probably the heaviest duty diner chair in the country.
That 50s look is back, isn't it?
50s look is back and as big as ever.
Consumer products are only one branch of the business at Richardson Seating. Another part of the company makes seats for restaurants and lounges. That's right, those seats that we are all so familiar with at our local watering hole probably came from Chicago's Richardson Seating. The chairs are sold by restaurant equipment distributors. Another part of the business, and probably the most fun part, is the logo seating division. Logo seating is the stools and chairs that carry commercial brand names on them and are shipped everywhere in the world from the Richardson plant in Chicago. The logo seat division is headed by the fourth generation of the family in the chair business, Ira Lichtenstein, Earl's son. Ira's brother Scott joined the company recently and is still learning the ropes, or frames. The logo seats cover a wide range of products, representing some of the best-known brands in America. Richardson really has a corner on this market. The idea is a simple one. Take a bar stool, personalize it with your company logo, and everyone wants one. Especially, it seems, everyone whose company deals with motors.
You got everybody here. You got chainsaws and Napa and Haviland, and you got all these cars. You got all the big three here too.
Well, as far as products, it works really well in front of a counter or a parts counter.
Mm-hmm.
So any manufacturer that wants to get their name out in front of the end user at a parts counter, sales counter, it makes sense to have a counter stool with their name.
So I have probably sat on your stools when I've gone to Napa to buy auto parts.
If you've been in Napa over the past 25 years, yeah, you have.
I have been in Napa a number of times over the last 25 years. So this is the that's the assembly process, huh?
Yeah, well, obviously we have to put some screws with a screw gun in, but that's what the finished product would look like.
Ira, this is pretty ingenious. Now the seats are actually a clear piece of vinyl printed on the bottom.
Yeah. What we do is we take a piece of 12-gauge vinyl, we silk screen everything on the reverse side, so that when we make the finished product, you don't ever have to worry about the imprint scratching off.
So the ink doesn't wear from all those seats brushing across the seats.
Yeah, people will not get ink on their butts with our product.
Oh, well, that's a good thing. Yeah. You could use that as a logo. You won't get ink on your butts with our product.
Approximately 40 people work here at Richardson Seating. Most of the employees live within 2 miles of the plant at 2545 West Arthington.
Why have you stayed in Chicago? I mean, you could have moved to the burbs like a lot of other companies.
Well, we've stayed in Chicago. We like our location here in the middle of the city. We're very close to transportation for our employees to be able to get here. Those who don't drive, there's good public transportation. We're good and close to the expressway system, so it's very easy for us to get trucks in and out of our location, so that shipping has been easy. It's easy for us to get our materials in, and we're Chicago people. We started in Chicago. We're going to stay in Chicago.
This is an order of 180 logo stools for a high-tech company that's ready to be shipped out. Now, Richardson is not a trade name that the consumer would be familiar with. They make products for other companies to put their name on. But if you really look closely, underneath the seat, you'll see one of these labels. It says, "Made with Pride in the USA." And if you really look closely over here, you'll see another little label that says, "Richardson Seating Corporation." And if you see that, you will know that it is
Made in Chicago, yeah!